Good morning, bold Christians. It is another day that the Lord has made. It's Friday, August the 26th. And first and foremost, I want to wish my beautiful daughter, Liana, a happy birthday today. But, we just need a little encouragement for today. And today I'm coming from 1 Samuel, the 17th chapter. We all know the story of David and Goliath, but I'm going to dive into it and just pick up at the 46th verse. David said to the Philistine, "You've come to me with a sword and spear and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This very day the Lord will deliver you into my hand, and I will strike you down and cut off your head. And I will give the dead bodies of the Philistine army this very day to the birds of the air and to the wild animals of the earth, so that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel, and that this assembly may know that the Lord does not save by the sword and spear, for the battle is the Lord, and he will give you into our hand." When the Philistines drew near to meet David, David ran quickly toward the battle line to meet the Philistine. David put his hand in his bag and took out a stone and slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. And stone sunk into his forehead and he fell down to the ground. David was victorious, bold saints, bold Christians. He was victorious because he had a secret weapon of his own. Usually when we look at the news comes on, they tell you about a crime that took place, and then they tell you some descriptions of the person who committed the crime. Usually when they don't catch up with that person, they go and attack people. Sometimes they will arrest people and bring people in because they fit the description. Well, by the means of earthly people, David did not fit the description of one who was supposed to go up and fight Goliath. But by God's standard, surely he fit the description. He was young, he was scrawny, he had a bag of stones and a slingshot, but he had a secret weapon. He had the blessing and he had the Lord on his side. So people, when we go into battle, we got to make sure that we are taking the Lord with us in everything that we do. When stuff seems so insurmountable that we cannot defeat it, if we got the Lord on our side, we can make it. Surely Goliath showed up with a sword in his hand. Surely he showed up with the javelin. Surely he showed up with all his muscles and his might. But he did not show up with the Lord. David showed up with the Lord. And when we go into our situation with the Lord, we're going to be all right. When you go into that doctor's office not knowing what the outcome is going to be, but you got the Lord, you're going to be all right. You're already at an advantage. We go into situations knowing that the Lord is going to bring us out. So as we go into this Friday, prepared for battle, preparing to go in and face our Goliath of life today, the job, going to face our Goliath today, the bill, going in and face our Goliath today, the people that dislike us and talk about us, going in and face our Goliath today, the car note, going in and face our Goliath today, the dealing with our kids and our relationship with our spouses. If we go in with the Lord on our side, we already got a secret weapon and we fit the description. So that's what we got to learn to do, people. We got to learn to go into battle with the Lord on our side, no matter what our choice of weaponry is going to be to attack that situation. The Lord will make it all right. You don't need no sword. You don't need no javelin. You got your stones to throw at them. You got blessings from the Lord. That's your first stone. You got your stones to throw at them. You got assurance from the Lord. That's your next stone. You got stones to throw at them. You got everlasting life to throw at them. You got stones to throw at them. The Lord's still in charge and on the throne. So if we go into battle today, bold Christians, let us be prepared. Let us be together. Let us be bold in what we're doing because we got the Lord on our side and we don't need no armor of men to go with us. We need the armor of the Lord. And he covers us, he protects us, he watches over us, and he will guide us as we go through this day. So go into battle today just as David did with the stones and the Lord on your side, and you will be all right. Be blessed as you go through this Friday. Be blessed, bold Christians. Love you.